Всем привет, дорогие друзья, с вами Промикс, и мы продолжаем проходить Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. В предыдущей части мы стали джедаем, хотя мы только подаван сейчас, который получил световой меч. Чтобы стать джедаем, нам надо почувствовать всю мощь темной стороны, постараться сопротивляться ей, и поэтому нас отправили в темную рощу. Или как она называется? Просто роща. Нас отправили в рощу, чтобы мы постарались найти, откуда все-таки исходит темная сторона. Но мастер Жар явно от нас что-то утаивал, но он отказывался что-то еще говорить. Так. Ну что ж, ладно. Кстати, кто-то такой Немо.
It is good sometimes to stop and reflect on the beauty of nature and the Force. I am sorry. I tend to get carried away. I do not believe we have met, apprentice. My name is Nemo. Is there something I can help you with?
Да, у меня есть вопрос. Ты рыба? Рыба-клоун.
Indeed. What is it you would like from me? Very well. Is there something else? I hope your time is well spent here on Dantuinu.
Понятно. Рилка?
Hello. I'm afraid I'm not very good at explaining things. If you have any questions...
Greetings, friend. I think I can safely assume you are a member of the Jedi Order. Has the Council agreed to hear our petition? Oh, I see. I am mistaken. How may I be of assistance? Farewell, then. May the Force...
Какую петицию? Расскажи мне. Понятно. Джон?
Are you a Jedi? How long can you people continue to sit by and claim you protect us? Protectors? Ha! You sit in your enclave safe from the Mandalorians while we suffer.
Чего? О чем ты говоришь?
Those Mandalorian brutes have killed my daughter.
You should have protected her better. And you call yourself her father.
And what am I supposed to do against a dozen Mandalorians and Duros? Nothing. There was nothing I could do. They came to our land demanding our livelihood. But Ilsa, my Ilsa, said no. There was nothing I could do. Too many of the Mandalorians and their Duros allies. I've come here to ask you, please, Master Jedi, stop these raiders and get revenge for my daughter. I will give you all I have. Just please, annihilate them from the face of this planet.
Ну, он хочет мести, отомстить за то, что мандалориане украли его жену. Ой, отсюда, его дочь. В какой нужде? Тарис, что ли? Пропустил случайно. Понятно все. Так, пока что мы скорость использовать не можем, хотя мы можем сделать вот так вот. Тогда сможем. Так, ладно. Тут у нас ничего нету. Бежали, короче. Ах. Как он весело топает. Смотрите, и Лиза.
Greetings, young Jedi. I wonder if you could assist me. I seem to have lost my companion, you see?
Почему она так делает? Смотрите. Зачем она так делает? Она зовет нас к себе, что она от нас хочет.
Oh, I'm sorry, Master Jedi. I did not give you a proper introduction. I'm Elise Montagna. I own the farm to the north of here, but I really am in need of your assistance. Time may be critical with so many Cathhounds about. Oh, and those Mandalorians. Please, will you help me find him? We were working on my farm to the north of here. I was working. I heard the door to the house open, but not close. I went to see and found it wide open. I searched everywhere and could not find him. I worry so much. I need him back so badly. I wonder if he... Maybe it was the Mandalorians. Or maybe Cathounds. But no,
Что?
Cathounds are not intelligent enough to open doors. Although they have been more vicious lately. No. It must have been someone who could open the door by himself. Come to think of it. The door was
Что за бред она несет?
No. The door was undamaged and showed no signs of tampering. Well, yes, it could have, but he had no reason to run away. His programming...
Что? Дроид?
Well, yes. He is a droid, but he is very valuable to me all the same. He's the last piece of my poor passed-away husband that I have left. He is very dear to me, my precious is. I don't know what I'd do without him.
Биби-бубль-буб. Да, Титри, я понимаю, что ты за него волнуешься.
He's the only companionship I have in all of Dantуин. He is a personal assistance droid. My husband was a genius at constructing droids. He made this one capable of, as the last legacy of my husband. Oh, please.
Понятно, понятно, найду.
Thank you, Master Jedi. If you find him, please send him home to me.
Замечательно, надо найти дроида. Бип-бип-бип. Ты не сильно разговорчивый. Бип-боп-бип. Случившись любую предложение. Биби. Машина. Так, окей. Гончая кат на холме. Да. О, прибежали. Кошечки. Ну-ка, иди сюда. Так, легкая боевая броня. Косят наши друзья. Так, нет, одиночку я включать не хочу, но мы с тремя гончими хорошо разобрались. Вполне так. Пойдем дальше разбираться, да? Ну все. Это на все, что я способен. Ну хорошо, мы его нашинковали. Так, лишь бы на себя всех не нагнать. Ой-ой-ой, потише. Они мне мало урона наносят. Ну, замечательно. Так, 9 уровень у нас. А сколько нам надо? 8000 еще до следующего уровня. Так, ну ладно. Я думаю, нам пора двигаться дальше. Там, кстати, переход в другую локацию был. Мини-мотейла. Ага. Так, ну что ж. Собственно, мы ищем сгусток темной энергии, темной силы. Мы сохранились, потому что тут мандалорианцы и дуросы, прям как описывали наши попрошайки.
No, please. Take my wife and children instead. Anything.
Долларианец. Неплохо. Но ведь зачем так делать? Так, кидаем гранату. Оглушаем их. Неуязвим. Так, ну они очень хорошо дерутся, мандалориане. И никаких предпосылок, что я выиграю, заранее нету. Ну вот уже появляются эти предпосылки. Ну что, кажется, мы убили тех, кого просили. Так, бластер карабин. И чё? Так, и чё? Стоп. Так, игра, геймплей. Сохранимся, во-первых. Так, пропавший компаньон. Так, ну, понятно, нам надо еще, похоже, искать мандалорианских налетчиков. Это не единственные были. Так, ну нам надо подождать, пока наша сила восстановится. Ладно, фиг с ним. Мы идем дальше. Так, похоже, сюда, в рощу. Ага, да, это здесь. Ну что ж. Вау. Ой. Так, ну, ребят. Ну, надо сохраняться, потому что я могу и не выжить в этой жестокой схватке. Продвинутый медпак. Ну, что ты такой долгий? Да, только 15. Ну, ладно. Фиг с тобой. Ничего себе, разгон. Ну давай, убивай же ты его, ну. Отлично. Ну что ж, ладно, фух. С этим мы справились. Теперь наш персонаж держится за печенку. Зомби-джедай. Так, ладно. Похоже, это где-то здесь. Что-то с рощей. Северная дорога. Ну ладно. Там какой-то снова твилек-волк. Что ты от меня хочешь? Кто ты такой? Понятно. Задрал говорить на хитас. Если ты умеешь говорить на бейсике, говори на бейсике. Хорошо, нам надо разобраться в деле.
Ikinkuno pamuleratikun. Stimopodo runda diho donga kun honkabi. Onakun bez ching palamule tunking ba nunotek. Kachikun idaho donga. Ikinkuno pamuleratikun. Stimopodo na diho donga kun honkabe. Runda diho donga kun honkabi.
Хандонгалд. Так. Ну хорошо, спросим у Хандона, что он думает об этом.
Ah, greetings. You must be assisting Master. I'm Handon Gould. Perhaps you've heard of me? Really? Well, then I assure you, on my reputation, I had nothing to do with the killing. I will help you with the case as best I can, though. You see, I was out here running earlier today. Yes, running. I do that a lot. Can't stand speeders, never use them. Keeps me in shape, too, you know. Anyway, I was out running on the other side of that bridge there, and all of a sudden I heard a shot coming from over here. I ran over and found this man Calder lying on the ground, dead. And I saw Rickard come skulking out of the shadows of the rocks south of the river. And I knew something was wrong. I hit my emergency button and called the Enclave right away. Well, there. That's my story. Now, please hurry this up and arrest Rickard so I can get on with my day.
Так, а теперь мы спросим Рикарда Люсофа.
Another Jedi, huh? Helping that Twi'lek investigate, no doubt. He seems stumped. I'm Rickard Lusoff. Maybe you can figure this out and let me get out of here. Well, I was out hunting Iriaz when I spotted one over here by the bridge. I pull out my rifle and aim at it. I couldn't see it that well, mind you, because the damn sun was in my eyes. So I shoot it and it dropped. I walk over here and find Handon standing over Calder's body. So why don't you get this whole farce over with and send that whiner Handon to the prison he belongs.
Так, окей, дроид.
Greetings, apprentice. You must be the one Master Baluk has in you. I am an information retrieval droid. I can assist you by accessing the if you have any need of my services. I have already retrieved some information from the archives on Caldernetic, Rickard Lusoff, and Handon Gould. I have also had time to examine the body of Mr. Netic. Is there any...
Да, что он узнал о теле?
My preliminary analysis of the body indicates that he was killed approximately 3 hours ago by a single energy blast to the torso. Is there any other information you need?
Из бластера был завален, да?
My preliminary analysis of
3 часа назад.
Is there any... These plains are rife with wild animals, not all of them benign. The Iriaz are mostly docile, but can easily be provoked to violence. Calf hounds, on the other hand, are much more deadly. There have been over 35 catalogued attacks on settlers by calf hounds in the last 2 weeks. A general advisory was given out 3 days ago to carry a weapon at all times when on the plains. Small farms and holdings dot the plains and can provide... Is there any other... Very well.
Так, ну там вроде как можно исследовать тело, но нам говорят, что очевидно он был застрелен из бластера. Так.
Kachi chu ita dundonga. Yumalita kuto tun. Chilamulane nindu bobo. Onga kumbis jang ba mulera. Muchashak bakhat. Kien.
Мне кажется, Хандл лжет, хотя... Ладно. Жирные люди всегда лгут.
How can I be of further assistance? Injured? No, of course not. Why would I have been? Fit as a bathtub. I run. I don't know if I mentioned it. Of course.
Так, но он держался за бок, а теперь он это отрицает.
So, what do you want to... Well, I kind of sprained my ankle running through the bush before I found the body, but it's nothing that serious. So, what do you... I told you already, didn't I? Was hunting some Irias. Haven't seen many in the area recently. Was in my blind a little south of here when I spotted one, like I said before. I shot, pow, went down. But when I come over here, there's Handed standing over the body. Now, I don't have nothing to do with this. So... Well, I was out hunting Irias south of here. I shot, and when I Calder must have been hunting it himself, because there was a rifle lying close to the body. Bullock's got that now. Mine too. I want that back.
Так, Буллок забрал ее. И мою тоже. Так, ну хорошо.
Right.
Is there any other is there any... These plains are rife with wild animals. No, there have been over 35 catalogued small farms. Is there any...
Так, ну то же самое все.
How can I be of further assistance? I was taking my daily constitutional. I just happened to be running by when I heard a shot. I ran over and found Calder's body lying there. Yes, quite often. I generally prefer a healthy body will breed a healthy mind as I... How can I be... Well, actually, I didn't see anything. I was over across the bridge. I heard a shot and came over. I can't tell you, I just got here when I saw Rickard coming out of the rocks holding his blaster. It was terrible. I had no idea what he was going to do, so I hit my emergency button and called the Enclave. I hope that you'll be able to make a more informed... Of course.
So... Right.
Так, ну, я даже не знаю, что и сказать сейчас. Хандон лжет или... Давайте Рика попробуем.
Jumalita kutodun. Sillä mulanen niin dupobo. Takunjus tahmiki grabulmogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Kachikun ita hodunga. Ikinku мучишат пахат.
Так, хорошо, мы развязали первое, кто лжет.
So, what do you want to know? Yeah, I knew him. Hell, we've known each other for a good long time. Doesn't mean I really have to have liked the slime ball. Maybe I shouldn't be so hard on him, especially now that he's dead. We actually got along pretty well most of the time. We just had our differences. We were actually business partners. We were involved in some orbit-to-ground transport operations for Aerotech. Can I leave now? I should probably be the one to give... So... You Jedi are so predictable, always seeing some greater purpose behind everything, when the simple answer is usually the right one. Can't you see that it must have been Handon? I found him standing over the damned body. I don't know why this is causing you so much trouble. You almost seem as lost as this Baluk guy.
Но нет.
So. Well. Right. So.
Да, я не хочу с тобой болтать. На алкаша похож.
How can I be of further assistance? Well, you see, Calder was involved in some pretty sordid business from time to time. More often than not, I've heard. Disreputable business practices, even more disreputable clients. I've even heard he had dealings with a hut here on Dantuinu. Now, I bet you're wondering if I had any reasons to kill the man, but I tell you, I hardly knew him. I saw him once or twice, yes, and I've heard some pretty unkind things about him, but... I'm sorry, I'm getting a bit agitated. Why must we remain here? Can't you see that Rickard must have... How can I be... I knew him a little bit, but I was not any sort of great friend to him or anything. I never really associated with him that much. In truth, I didn't really want to. He had a reputation, but merely having heard unkind things about someone wouldn't make me want to kill him. Of course.
Случайно нажал, что я не могу его расследовать. Так. Надо сохраниться, а то это долгое путешествие в распутывание дела. Так, сейчас с информационным дроидом поговорим.
The Southwood Speeder rental business has records that over the past several weeks, a speeder had been rented by Mr. Nettic and Mr. Gould. Is there any other information you need?
О-оу. Окей. Колдер и Хандон. Мы поняли, что использован был спидер, хотя Голд не любит спидеры.
According to the municipal authorities near the Garen spaceport, there had been news of violent drunken activity in a cantina attached to... Apparently, a Mr. R. Lusov was making accusations at a Mr. C. Nettic about cheating him in a business deal. Jedi Tuka was dispatched to the scene and restored order. Is there any other... Very well.
How can I be of further... But I realize this must seem like a motive to you, but I assure you it isn't. I disliked Calder, true. I would punch his face in, given the opportunity, but I would not kill him. My wife was cheating on me with him.
Понятно.
I slept in my own bed while I was in the next room. But, as much as I may hate him for that, I could not kill him. It may have been my own fault for driving my wife away. I must try not to take the law into my own hands. I was just out running, trying to clear my head for the divorce proceedings, not stalking him to kill him. Running is not a crime. Of course.
Так, ну ладно. Спросим Рикарда о пьянке.
Now, I don't love Calder, but we go back a long way. We run a suborbital shipping and transport company out of Garang Spaceport. We've been partners in that business for well over 20 years, and we've been doing just fine. Right.
Так, хорошо. Бластерную винтовку нам сказали обследовать.
We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample other than the fact it did not belong to Calder. Is there any other information
Что?
you need?
Кровь не Колдера?
We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample other than the fact it... Is there any other information? Very well.
То есть... Он убийца. Ага. Кровь его, скорее всего.
I could block off maybe, sure, but not kill him. Normally I'm not prone to outbursts like that, but Calder, Mr. Medic, he was not a very nice person. Not a very nice person to me or my family. I had had my suspicions for several weeks, but had no proof until 2 days ago. It seems Calder was seeing my wife, right under my nose, no less.
Well, if you can't keep her, it's your own fault.
But, as much as I may hate him, it may have been my own fault for driving my wife away. I must try not... I was just out running. How... That blaster was stolen from my house last week. I never knew what happened to it. I hardly have enough money to afford a single blaster, let alone another. I can't tell you how important it is to have a weapon on hand with all these ravenous calf hounds around. Even an Irias can take a man down if it gets in the mood. Every settler has a weapon. It's our most prized possession. How can I be of further... Of course.
Так, понятно. Спросим у Рикарда про бластер.
That blaster? Never seen it before. Calder himself had a preference for Echani weaponry. He had this one really nice light blaster rifle that he always used. I always wished I could get myself a rifle like the one he had.
Echanis make delicate weapons with too little firepower. Lightweight stuff, if you ask me.
That blaster ain't it, though. Calder only had the one rifle, too, so he either must have borrowed that, or it's someone else's. Right.
Я не могу ничего сказать.
How can I be afraid? Of course.
Так, но... Бластер не принадлежал жертве. Че слишком сложно-то? Ну ладно, эта серия надолго уже зашла. Мы продолжим в следующей части. Если вам понравилось видео, ставьте лайк, подписывайтесь на канал. С вами был Промикс, и до скорой встречи.